Anchorage is not exactly known for our stand-up comedy.
Except for the 6 o'clock edition of this newscast sometimes.
That's a sit-down comedy.
Oh, okay.
But now a recently arrived comedian is trying to see just how tough a room the city really is.
And CBS 11's Bill McAllister ventured to the S Lounge on Gamble last Sunday night to catch one of the weekly open mic shows being staged there.
Tough assignment, Bill.
Yeah, rough job.
Good evening. We're only going to be able to show you some really brief snippets from the performances. There's very little PG material, but the energy of the organizer, Kelly Lee Williams, definitely comes through.
What's up, brother, what's up, brother, what's up, homie, what's up, homie, what's up, how have you been, just got out of jail, did you escape, no I may bail, I gotta go watch the P. Diddy show, P. Diddy show.
Kelly Lee Williams has been multitasking since his arrival in Anchorage nearly 3 years ago, DJing parties, portraying Barack Obama in the recently concluded revival of the Whale Fat Follies at Taproot, and acting in the movie Everybody Loves Whales.
I met Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore put her hands on my chest. Didn't look at me in the face, but put her hands on my chest, and that counts.
His Alaska venture started with the vice presidential debate in 2008, in which then Alaska Governor Sarah Palin remarked on the permanent fund dividend available to state residents.
My wife and I had 6 kids, and I told her to send up a resume. And Providence Hospital got that resume. A few weeks later, they flew us up. 6 weeks later after that, we were moving.
The Chicago native was not impressed with what he saw in local stand-up comedy.
I wasn't going to do a comedy open mic room until I decided that I didn't really believe that anyone else was going to do it right. Yeah, that's narcissistic and arrogant to say, but it's the truth. People need to learn how to run a comedy open mic, a comedy show in general.
In the movie Crimes and Misdemeanors, director Woody Allen has actor Alan Alda portraying a TV producer repeat ad nauseum the line, "If it bends, it's funny. If it breaks, it's not funny." Williams agrees.
The male comics are actually, some of them are a little bit too much on the sexual side. It's very easy to tell a sexual joke because it's something everybody understands and it gets a snicker.
Williams has been mentoring the local comics and is presenting several of them every Sunday night at the S Lounge. One reacted to our presence at the last show.
I work for a news organization, so if you could not show this to anybody at your work that could possibly hire me in the future, that would be really nice. So I'll just pretend you're not there, just pretend I'm not here.
Another told an art joke about the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel.
There's a depiction there of God reaching down from the clouds to touch the head of man, just like this. And I just know that Michelangelo was painting that the whole time, giggling his ass off, going, "Go ahead, pull my finger."
And of course, there are the crude jokes.
I couldn't decide whether I wanted to hike, bike, paint my garage, or just get blind drunk and pass out on my lawn naked. And so, I know, these are the choices I have.
Williams has statewide ambitions.
I'll go anywhere, Juneau. I'll go to the villages to do comedy. I want to do comedy everywhere. I want to go to Barrow. I seriously want to go to Barrow and do a comedy show.
And he's not afraid to promote his Sunday gigs.
So it's free, 9 p.m., S Lounge, free! What else do you want? Come on! Thank you very much.
Now, Williams makes a distinction between comics and comedians, and we inadvertently called him a comic on our graphic at the beginning of the story. He says comics focus on themselves and tell jokes at random and have no backup plan when a joke bombs. On the other hand, he says comedians are in tune with the specific audience before them and pull the happy out when it's not there to start with. And today, Williams says he's confirmed that he will open for comedian Wanda Sykes at her Denina Center performance on September 17th. Sean and Grace.